Alright guys, so welcome back. I'm playing this game because it seems to be right now the only game that my phone's recorder will actually record. I mean, it records other games, but either the screen's too small, glitches appear on the screen, or it's just lagging behind everything else. I've not had a problem unless I pause it during recording. Let me do that. I'll go play as the British again. Well, the Allies, technically, because along the British stuff, there's also American things, you know? We'll do... Oof, sorry. Washington against... Hudhead. Yeah, why not? Of course, always noon. When it would never be noon. Ow. Did that shell hit around the side of the ship? Or did it hit in the front? I don't know where that shell... I know where that shell hit, but I didn't know where the other one hit. Maybe I should just try ramming him. That'd be nice. That one. Probably gonna be too high. Yeah, too high. Way too high. Oof. You know, these battleships right here were never made. By the time their designs were made, we didn't have enough resources to actually make one. Kinda sad, because they would have been terrifying. Just like the Bismarck, but stronger. I mean, you don't all have to agree with my opinion, but that's just my opinion. Though I don't know if they'd have enough fuel to keep it running all the time. But yeah. Put Bismarck up against Washington, and I was trying to do a simple, not really simple, more of trying to get Washington to sink straight down without, what's the word? Without tilting to starboard or port, or to her bow or to her stern. And as I was trying to do that, I knocked out 2 cannons, but her last cannon set Bismarck's ammo rack on fire. I'm like, oh, that was rude. 2 fires on deck, Hutton. Looking not so good for you, that mate. One fire out? Yeah, 1 fire out. Ooh, that was close. Ugh. Sorry. I don't really know how I sound. Oh no. There we go. It's back. Oh good, it damaged the feature. I'm gonna keep in with the turrets. I'm not just that kind of guy, you know? Yeah. Why are you running away from me? Get back here. I'm not done with you yet. Oh, ow. These have hit above the water line, my dude. That's just rude, dude. I don't know if those are gonna hit properly. No, I think someone will. Yeah, someone will. Oh, B-turret's out, mate. Where'd your B-turret go? Oh, it's dead. I forgot. Dang, all its fires are out. Do do do. Do do do. I think that'll be good enough for the rear. I just gotta stop him from moving so he can't do anything. You just fire upon him. Ooh. Oh, now you're gonna strain yourself out now, mate? Oh, I took out another one of these turrets. That's not dead yet, but... Yep. No! I knew that would happen. Oh, that's not good. That also doesn't look good at all. That was cool looking, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know if any of these are gonna hit though. Oh, they are! Sweet. Oh! You don't like it very much, do you? No, I wouldn't either. I mean, I don't. Sorry if I'm talking a lot, just a little stressed. Oh, I'm tired. Don't look at the tired part. Oh, God, I'm really low in the water now. The sea turret's gonna come back alive soon. I'm gonna fix it. 0.1. Aim over here again. I'm probably gonna overfire. Overshoot. Whatever you want to call it. But here's hoping that I don't. Yes! I didn't! Woohoo! That's 2 down. 2 more to go. If you just fire full broadside, he'd do a lot more damage. But he isn't. I don't know why. I don't know how Germany, well, I know with Geneseo and Geneseo, I don't even know how to pronounce the name, and Scharnhorst, I think Scharnhorst. I can't remember how to pronounce the name properly, or say it properly. I should call them Scharn and Geneseo. Both were referred to as her. Do you know Bismarck was referred to both as her and he? I don't know. I think the Turpus was referred to as a her also. Not so sure. I'd have to look back into that. But I don't know how these guys, the H-class battleships, would be referred to as, since they were made. Oh, another explode. How did I knock that turret? When did that get knocked out? I am so confused. I didn't hit him around his hand that back there. Oh. Why do I have 3 fires on deck still? Please talk out one. Nope. Okay. Fine. So who here watches Manly Badass Hero? Anyone? I mean, I watch him. He's a good YouTuber. That's for sure. Not too loud, not too quiet. Perfect blend of sarcasm and just oh my God, what happened? Was I always leaning this far? Probably was. I just probably wasn't paying attention. Missed the muzzle. Dang, does it not pierce or anything? Why do you insist on getting closer? How did you do that? Oh, no. I'm gonna end up sinking at this point, dude. Like, it won't even matter if I can't. It won't matter at this point. 17.2, so what if I do 17.7? I take that last front turret, and then he won't be much of a problem to deal with. I mean, he'll still be a problem. Yes! Nothing hit near it, but yeah. Now let's look at what the H-9 class battleship looks like, or Hudson. Bunch of rounds, some below the waterline, and some on and above it. A few shells hit on this side. A few shells hit the deck. A punch hit the superstructure on this side. Let's see how much more rounds we can put into it, right? I don't know. I found a book back in around 3rd grade. yeah, third grade. And it was like the sinking of Bismarck. And at that point in time, I was still looking into, and I mean, I still do. Like, I love the Titanic. Like, okay, I loved how the ship looked. I loved, um, yeah, but I felt kind of sad for its maiden voyage. But in a way, Bismarck was kind of like that, except there was cannon, cannon fire and torpedoes involved in planes and aircraft carriers instead of just an iceberg and the cold sea. I mean, that was involved too with Bismarck, but you get at least what I mean. You get it, at least, right? God, I haven't been able to get another shot at him at all. Stop moving closer to me. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna keep blowing up your superstructure. Well, back to... Why do I have 3 fires? Oh my... I'm gonna probably sink before I sink him. Oh, okay. I mean, if he encounters someone else, he ain't gonna be leaving at all, though. Which is good. But back to what I was talking about before. Hey, no. Bismarck sent out with probably the... Dang it. Oh, there goes my propulsion. Well, my steering, not propulsion. Lightest escort possible, to be discreet, but if you want to be discreet, at least give him one more escort ship. That's all you would have needed. Yeah, no, one probably been good. But don't have that escort, but don't have them separate. If one goes for repairs, have them both go for repairs. But yeah. Bismarck really messed up at that end. Oh my god, I'm gonna sink. Put the fires out. God, my crew's incompetent. At least your crew's able to put out the fires, dude. As you're taking more fire. I'm not taking any fire upon... Not being fired upon anymore. And I'm just not able to take out the fires. I mean, you're firing little shells at me, but that's not much. You think about it. And then look at me. Oh my god. I took, like... How many shells did I take? 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't tell if I took. Oh, I can't tell if I took any of these. So for right now, 6 shells, and I'm on fire, and I'm heavily listing the starboard. Oh, 7 right there at the stern. I was gonna say tail. I've been playing with planes too much. But sorry, back to what I was saying. Probably I'm boring you all, but I like talking to myself. I'm kind of weird. Why am I going at 10 knots? Why? This is... Oh my god. He looks completely dead in the water. I don't know if he would... Even if he probably saw this, I don't think he'd make it home. I don't think I'd make it home, dude. Unless I got this fire control in their business. Where was I at again? Oh, yeah. About the Bismarck. Like, you don't separate a battleship away from its escorts when you know your enemy has air superiority and you can't send an air support for your battleship. Like, come on, dudes. Yeah, discreet and all, but if your enemy has more assets in the ocean than you do, you're not gonna be able to keep your ship alive much longer. Yeah, and if you know your ship's going down, well, it's done for, basically. It's probably best just to lose 1 asset rather than 2. But it's better to make sure you have 2 assets together instead of 1. Because then you have a better chance of at least probably denting a little bit of your enemy's assets rather than, completely diminishing yours. What was I aiming at again? 13.5 and value here. I just think it's really stupid. And when Bismarck did get hit, Bismarck's like, oh, Captain Bismarck's like, I'm fine. The ship's fine. It's only, lost a good amount of its speed and, had to shut off a few engines. That's fine, though. We don't need to go for repairs. They start leaning over, like, oh, yeah, maybe we need to go for repairs now. But before you're like, nah, man, we're fine. They were just stupid. We're both losing speed. No, I'm staying at 9.5. I can't count. God, I'm tilting him. This is one thing I hate I love and hate about the German battleships. They're resilient as can be. Like, look at that. I'm just lining him with rounds, and he's just like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, dude, sink. You fire. How many rounds did this get? 7, 8, 9. 9. I only see 9 rounds. And, with those 9 rounds, we had 3 explosions. With all the rounds that poured into him, he's had 1 explosion. Was it 2? I think it was 2 explosions. I don't know. Mystery. Never be solved. But yeah. As a kid, I loved learning about the German battleships. And I loved learning about the Titanic. I really loved the German. There we go. He's right there. The German Navy during World War II. They had, like, the U-boats were amazing compared to the U.S.'s. And yeah, they had their fair share of destruction and everything, but overall, they were way better than the Americans. Well, the Allies, really. Though what the Germans did better with the U-boats underwater, while the Allies did better with their boats above water. And then after finding out everything else, they just kind of bleh. They kind of figured out how to counter the Germany's best weapon. Well, one of their best weapons. But yeah. Germany's Navy was, their ability to make things was good, but their ability to make things good also ruined their ability to actually fight good. Because along with putting heavy armor on and making it big, they made it slower and heavier and made it break down a bunch because they didn't put the correct transmission on it. And I don't think they had that much of a problem with the battleships and the destroyers and such. A little bit of problem with the U-boats and with the tanks, and probably later on with the aircrafts, especially the Me-262s. But heavy, wow, 8 shots, 3 explosions, heavy damage. I don't know, way more than 8, way more already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I count that one? I don't know. 9, and there's probably 12 more right there. That's around 20 plus 2 explosions that sunk this. The resilience between those two is remarkable. I mean, if I was playing as Germany, I'd probably there'd be some resilience with those guys too. But this video is kind of running long, so till next time, dudes. I'm signing out. Hope you enjoyed. Do come again.